Welcome to the weekly shir of the Zer Shimshon. Zeichat Tzadik V'Kadosh Bracha. Today is Chaf Beis Iyar, and we're coming to Shabbos Mevorachim this week, and it is the 37th day of the Eimer. So here we are. You're gonna love this piece. I fell in love with it right away. It's a piece from Bechukosai. And it's Kapitel Gimel, the third paragraph. The Psukim says, "Im bechukosai teilechu, ve'im bechukosai tima'asu." It's pasuk in Vayikra, this week's parsha, right? Vayesh ledaktik, ma'u hakefo shel shloisha lashonos be'brachos. What doubling of the three expressions when it comes to the blessings? Bechukosai teilechu u'mishpatai tishmaru, and then ve'achar kach ve'asisam oisam im hakol inyanecha. That's all one type of idea. So, and the teichachais loy amar behepech. It doesn't say the opposite, which would be, logical. Okay, im bechukosai loy teilechu. It doesn't say if you don't go in my ways. In my laws. What does it mean that you will be disgusted? Why does the negative side, the curses have the side if you don't listen to me? Ve'af sham yesh lashon. Kefil lashon. Should be a double lashon also. So we're going to have an interesting answer. It says, "Yesh loymar shehachayva umutalas al adam lehayva mitzvahs." There's an obligation on a person to love the mitzvahs, v'lisnayas ha'averes, and to hate the averes. Shemisha ein loy ava keshur b'liboy, somebody that doesn't have the love in his heart, attached to his heart. Ima mitzvahs, with the mitzvahs, af im lo yachata, even if he doesn't sin, im kol zeh lo yeh lo zerizus, he won't have the alacrity, hamitztarech b'kiyum hamitzvahs, that will be necessary to fulfill the mitzvahs. V'iyavshar sheyavel lidei nekiyos, and it'll be impossible to come to purity or cleanliness. So it's one of the levels that's brought down in the Mesilas Yesharim. And somebody doesn't have the hatred in his heart for doing averes. So if he doesn't hate it to do that thing, then he might come to do the sin. Therefore, fulfilling the mitzvahs, it says the pasuk im bechukosai teilechu. That is, if you go in my ways, that is, if you will have a complete hatred to do the averes, oid shehi tishkashru ahava gemora imamitzvahs, and then besides that you'll have a very strong connection, a love for the mitzvahs, es mitzvahs tishmayu, and you'll do the mitzvahs. Melashon, what does it mean? Lish tishmaru. What does it have to say? Like it says in the pasuk in Breshis by Yaakov waiting for Yosef. Aviv shomar es hadavar, that his father Yaakov was waiting to see how those dreams would be fulfilled. Shemei avas tizdarzu v'leches l'kras hamitzvos, because from the great love that God has, you should do. You should run to do the mitzvahs. Li'irdaif achreim, chasing them. Az bevadei v'asisem oisem. Then for sure you're going to do them if you love them. Shezrizus mevi l'dei nikiyas, because that's what it says, that zriza in Mesilas Yesharim, that zrizus, that alacrity brings to cleansing or purity. The opposite is by the curses. He says, Im loy tishma'u li le'hoiva mitzvahs. If you don't listen to me to love the mitzvahs, l'snoi ha'averis, and to hate the averis, shezeh goram lechem she'v'loi tasu es kol mitzvahs ha'ela. That causes you to not do all the mitzvahs. If you go and be disgusted by my laws, you'd be disgusted by the good, by doing the good things that a Jew should do, ha-mitzvahs, and the good deeds, and therefore you will be despised. Your souls will despise my mitzvahs. So he uses the word mishpatim because that's the rules, like it says in Eila Mishpatim. These are rules that even if you hadn't been given the Torah, you would have done them. This is basic humankind, basic being a human being, like not murdering, not stealing, not committing adultery, okay? All these things that normal people will keep. It's miderech hateva v'yishuv ha'olam. It's natural, ingrained in the person's psyche, and it also keeps the world in check. Kimay Pirish Rashi by Parshas Achrei Maisen says that in Achrei Maisen, the pasuk it says mishpatai tasu es chukaisai tishmayu. Rashi says that if you will continue to keep my laws and my rules, you will guard. Afani es zois lachem. So I will do this for you. Esne eschem. I will, and if you don't do that, then God will not like us anymore, and He won't do us any favors. So it's always important to take on more mitzvahs all the time. Tam shaklalos b'Torahs kahanim, the curses in Torahs kahanim heim memtes. That's Torahs kahanim is Vayikra. So there's 49 curses, and the kisavoi, heim tzadik ches. There's 98 curses in kisavoi. Lefisha b'chisavoi nichnesu b'chlal harvas. Why is that? It's double the amount, because by kisavoi they were obligated to watch out for one another. That is, everybody is responsible for the other person. That's called Kol Yisrael Arevim Zel Zel. Everybody is a guarantor for the other person. V'hainu shehischayev echad al chaverei. In other words, even if somebody else does an avera, you'll be obligated to pay for that also. Demitam ze omar Moshe hataychachais b'loshen yachid v'loy b'loshen rabim. That's why he said the curses or the rebukes, we'll say it, in the singular, not in the plural. Ka'isam shel Torahs kahanim, like it says in Vayikra, like we're reading in Bechukosai. K'moshe kasu hameforshim leimer she'ikavel la'atzmai af al chaverei. So just like he accepts it on himself and his friend. Ubederch ze yuvan hakesher shel hapasuk chakreini kel ve'dav levavi. It's a pasuk in Tehillim Kuf Lamed Tes, pasuk Chaf Gimel. You can look it up. What is the pasuk there to do with the previous pasuk that it says Haloi misanecha Hashem esna? That the ones that God hates, I will hate. Shekasov Rabbeinu Yoina beBrachos. He says on that pasuk in Brachos, Daf Nun Dalid Al Masnisim B'chol Levavecha B'Shnei Yitzarecha. When it says with all of your heart, it is with your two yitzers, your two opposite tendencies, one for doing the good and one for doing the evil. That is b'yetzer hatoiv and b'yetzer hara. V'lisnoi es harishoyim, and to hate the wicked. Hainut la'avoida b'yetzer hara. That is to to serve the Creator with your Yetzer Hara. That is Mishum Shasina v'Hischarus Nifelis mi Yetzer Hara. That is, hatred and competition is activated by the Yetzer Hara, right? And love is depending on the good Yetzer, the good, your beneficial side. So also over here, when he says, I hate the Rishoyim and the Averes and sins, Ani oivdecho af b'Yetzer Hara. So I will serve God even with the Yetzer Hara. V'im kein az da levavi b'shnei besim. Therefore you will know my heart with the two bases. Right? It's written with two. Levavcho is written with two bases. The Raimes li Yetzer Hara Tov Yetzer Hara, that hints to both the Yetzer Tov and the Yetzer Hara. And everybody should have a wonderful Shabbos and Likros Chag Shavuos. That's a Shabbat Karev. Kol Tuv.